Alright, here we are in the DAW Ableton, the DAW of choice. So, I wanted to have something very Kansas City, and what's more Kansas City than N9ne?
If you see me looking clean cut, matching from head to toe, dipping with a mean strut, throwing and blowing green stuff, hella cream dub with the bling cup, ain't no wicked, we can kick it.
The main lead, and I panned it left and right on the offbeats. I dropped it into simpler, added some distortion, added some OTT, EQ, getting those high mids out of the way, getting ROM, and then I just threw it through some sidechain compression. And then I get the drums through a drum rack. Don't have to reinvent the wheel. If a beat works, a beat works. And then I got this big chungus of a sub. It is a very basic sub. A little bit of envelope shaping, some distortion to fatten it up a bit, and some compression. Multi-band compression. It's pretty much OTT inside the plugin. I added some cricket chirps, some chants, and I got Baby Keem. Oh yeah, I also got Uzi's scratch sample. So all together it sounds like this. And then I put an impact reversed so that it leads up to the real impact. So I added these DJ scratches to give it more of a flow into the build-up.
When the cover close.
Some wise words for that Cincinnati mayor. Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. You gotta fight for your right.
Arsenic.
Damn.
So we have a lot going on here. So got Travis over here.
Hey, I got some wise words for that Cincinnati mayor.
And then I added this police siren. Go over here to clip, select transpose. An octave up is +12. And then I got this impact. And then I use this riser. We get these claps, have this snare build up. So all that together sounds like this.
I got some wise words for that Cincinnati mayor. Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. You gotta fight for your right.
Arsenic.
Damn.
We're back here with these drums, though the only thing I added was these cymbal or hats, giving it a little bit more of a swing to it. Let's jump into all these frickin' serum patches. So I got the same sub from earlier. Over here we have serum, soothe, and an EQ. So I duplicated it and changed the wavetable. I used the evol sweep and a saw wave, wavetable position, same processing. Have that go in the background for a solid note, and then I used a similar patch with a filter on it, adjusted by an LFO, which is on BPM, going to the low pass filter. I have the LFO adjusting the cutoff, and then same processing. And then I added soothe, so the two of those together. And then I got this other serum, which is at the end of the bar. It's like a whoop, 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 leading up to the kick, which I got serum. I have a ton of modulation going on. So I have the LFO going to the volume of both of them and changing the wavetable position on the second oscillator, which both of them are 3 octaves down, and going through a filter, which is then modulated by the LFO. And I have distortion, hyper, dimension, compression, and an EQ. All those basses together sound like this. So here again, I use the cricket chirp and the chants, and then I added a car horn, which I also got a text-to-speech, had it spell out ARSNK. A-R. And then I got the sample of a big man saying, damn.
Damn.
And then I also got the classic,
Damn.
and then I got a bark.
Damn.
I got this gun loading sound, the gun shooting. So all together, drop sounds like this.
Yeah. Arsenic.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, how could I forget? Over here, we got this wobbly boy. So we got the FM and the sawtooth with a filter modulated by an LFO. Sounds like. Which also has this other LFO on it, giving it a little more movement. Have the second LFO go through some processing. The main sound of it comes from the downsampling. Have another wobbly boy, which has FM, sawtooth, same modulations, but a little different. We go here, we have FM, sawtooth, filter, have a little variety of LFOs in comparison to the last. Distortion, hyper, compression, and reverb at the end. Again, most of the sound comes from the distortion, which I use rectify. I'm a college graduate. Use this filter, give it a certain sound. I got another serum patch, which is not a bass, but gives it some movement. It's just a basic saw wave with unison and detune. Have some other vocals fade in, which is the acapella from Moosh and Twist. I'd never heard the song before. I think I just looked up like 140 BPM hip-hop acapellas, and then this showed up. I don't know if this is Moosh or Twist. I had the chorus with the all of a sudden fade in. And then we take out the drums.
Man, you know we ain't blood, so why you be calling me cousin? Man, I'm not your cousin. Even Steven can see me, it's easy, no wonder we buzzing. When they talking of realest, you never come up in discussion. I'm like, where the cash at? You know, shorty ass fat. I need 25 bands in that Louis backpack. Smoking on that Kobe Bryant, cause I never passed that. And you always tryna chill, but can never match that. Damn, gone, damn. You know, shorty ass fat. I need 25 bands in that Louis backpack. Smoking on that Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Kobe, 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 Kobe. Going and going and going and going. You ain't shit.
A-R.
Damn.
Going and going and going and going.
So this drop is using the same basses but has more gritty impact for the initial beginning of the drop and the middle of the drop, just to give it more impact and a slappy your mama across the face. Used Serum and getting ridiculous with a ton of OTT and distortion. Weow, and acid. Kind of reminds me of like Lil Hank, if you've heard Lil Hank. He makes some ridiculous music too. And Weow, acid, got the classic high dimension, that stuff. And then plucky on the 8th notes, and then have it on a half a bar interval with a trigger for when you hit the button. So then it's not just free flowing with the project file. And then I had this part of it. So it is technically 2 sounds. And then for this, which is like the same thing but just more ridiculous, Voxu, and I used basic MCB, which I octaved it up twice. Without it, it would sound like this. With it. And then use some modulation, LFOs. Yeah, this is freaking ridiculous. LFO on the filter, have an LFO on the other filter, and then I have another LFO on the volume, and then I have another LFO on the wavetable position. Go through flanger, distortion, dimension, compression, and then throw it through EQ and soothe, and then this second sound like this, which it was like the same on the other one, but a little different. So that sounds like this.
Going and going and going and going. You ain't shit.
AR.
Damn.
And then I got a sample from Future's song. Shit. That's the stuff.
You ain't shit.
And then I got the AR coming back.
AR.
Damn.
So I think that just sounds hard. And then I have some Prime samples.
Damn.
If you know, you know. And then that's pretty much it. And then I just have it fade out for a DJ outro. All right, well, there's the track, and I hope you enjoyed the process of how I made this song. If you like this and you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Thank you.